India has strongly rejected the United Nations experts' remarks on Manipur and termed them unwarranted, presumptive and misleading, while stating that the situation in the northeastern state is peaceful. In the note verbal issued on Monday to the Special Procedures Branch of the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, the Indian mission stated that the situation in Manipur was peaceful and stable and that the Indian government is committed to taking requisite steps to maintain peace and stability. India's response came after a United Nations expert group flagged the reports of serious human rights violations and abuses in Manipur. The United Nations experts had said that they were quote-unquote appalled by the reports and images of gender-based violence targeting hundreds of women and girls of all ages in Manipur. The Permanent Mission of India rejected the news release by the Special Procedure Mandate Holders, or the SPMH, titled India UN Experts Alarmed by Continuing Abuses in Manipur, and expressed surprise that the SPMH opted to issue a press release without waiting for 60 days period for the Indian government to respond to a joint communication issued on the same topic back on the 29th of August 2023. The Indian mission further expressed hope that the SPMH would be more objective in their assessment based on the facts in the future. It also hoped that the SPMH would refrain from commenting on the developments which have no relevance to the mandate given to them by the Council and abide by the established procedure for issuing new releases and wait for inputs sought from the Government of India before doing so. Well, the Indian mission also reiterated that India is a democratic country with an abiding commitment to the rule of law and to promoting and protecting the human rights of the people. And earlier, United Nations experts raised alarm about reports of serious human rights violations and abuses in Manipur, including alleged acts of sexual violence, home destruction, forced displacement, torture, and ill treatment. According to a report, the experts pointed to an inadequate humanitarian response in the wake of the grave humanitarian situation in Manipur. By mid-August 2023, an estimated 160 persons had reportedly been killed and over 300 injured, UN experts noted, adding that the conflict also reportedly resulted in tens of thousands of people from the communities being displaced, thousands of homes and hundreds of churches being burnt down, as well as the destruction of farmland, loss of crops and loss of livelihood. The experts said that they have serious concerns about the alleged slow and inadequate response by the Government of India, including law enforcement, to stem physical and sexual violence and hate speech in Manipur. Well, the experts welcomed the fact-finding mission conducted by lawyers and human rights defenders in Manipur and the follow-up by the Supreme Court of India on the situation, though the response could have come in a more timely manner, the experts added. They also urged the Supreme Court of India to continue monitoring the response of the government and other actors with a focus on justice, accountability and reparations. They urged the government to step up relief efforts to those affected and to take robust and timely action to investigate acts of violence and hold perpetrators to account, including public officials who may have aided and abetted the incitement of racial and religious hatred and violence. Amongst the experts who made the observations were 𝗟𝗡𝗏, Special Rapporteur on Violence Against Women and Girls, Its Causes and Consequences, Michael Fakhri, Special Rapporteur on the Right to Food, Irene Khan, Special Rapporteur on the Protection and Promotion of Freedom of Opinion and Expression, Balakrishnan Rajagopal, Special Rapporteur on the Right to Adequate Housing, amongst others.